Walk around compound, see some tigers, then hear some squeaks and hopefully some Pete's, and then Derek will ramble. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 my goodness. I know. I know, attitude and opinions. Hi, baby. I know, want to be with your boy. But this is, of course, like normally and periodically, it's just we have to do this. We have to put him in there because he wants to just he feels good, and then he gets out into his main enclosure, and then he's just like, I don't have to be over by you guys. I don't have to, like, eat food. And we're like, you got to eat food. And he's like, really? Do I? And then we're like, yes you do. And then he's like, all right, so we gotta put him in here. And then oh my goodness, and then cute things happen. So yeah, he's in there, but this was gonna be expected. Like, it's gonna be kind of a long road ahead for Wally. And then he's just like, it's like he's like a little kid. He's like a petulant little child. Like, why do I gotta eat? And it's like, you gotta eat. I'm like, I wanna. It's like, dude, that's not how this works. It's like, I'm just gonna piss all over your ideas. It's a little windy, so I gotta use my high-tech device for protecting and mitigating against these types of things. Ooh. Hello. Cross Pete Beauty. Cross Pete Beauty. Pretty little girl. Ooh, it's for the first time, it's really actually feeling like fall. It's beginning to feel a bit like fall here in North Texas. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek. Welcome to another super duper fantastic Walk Around the Compound webcast. I am wearing a jacket. Isn't that crazy? Oh, the topics we get into in this Walk Around the Compound webcast. I just noticed some doors. Ah, the round pen is shut. I'm sure, because I just got outside, so Heidi and interns and everything, they're out here working. It's my day off. You know, it's my first day off, technically. I just got home last night, so, yeah. Sometimes, you guys got locked up. For what reason? Hi, Mr. Man. Okay. Hi, Mr. Man. I know, I'm sure that there's either some cleaning or there's some fixing or there's something that needs to be done. Hey. Oh my gosh. Sugar pie, honey bunches. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, getting things ready for, there's the local Chamber of Commerce is going to be coming out and having a luncheon out here, and we're also going to be hosting the Decatur Eagles football team later on this afternoon, which is, that's Dustin, the youngest. He is on the varsity squad, the varsity football team. Talked about that in the past. But they have a thing where the team on Thursdays before their games, Friday Night Lights, Texas, y'all, whoop whoop. Hi JP. But on Thursday nights, the football team, they'll go to a different house, a different family from the team, and they go and they have dinner. And Heidi said, like, yeah, we'll do that, sure, awesome. So that's a good thing, for the community to kind of come out and see things. And it's always good to, have those strong local ties. So, yeah. We got some local guests. 2 groups in one day. Heidi's a super lady. And we got some rain in the compound last night. Not too much rain. There were other places that we had a front push through. That's why it's actually feeling kind of nice, because it was like in the 80s and 90s yesterday. Are you liking this? Are you liking this weather? Yeah? I know, it's really nice, isn't it? It's good weather. It is good Yano Moo weather. But yep, yesterday it was 80s and 90s, and today I think it's only going to be in the upper 60s, low 70s, something like that. It's actually going to get down into the 40s tonight. Oh my gosh. I have talked about this in the past, but generally speaking, 40s. Once it gets into the 40s, that is that's the time. That's the time when you can actually start having a fire in the old fireplace. Paw pants. We got a big old wood pile. Wanting to crack into that thing. Wanting to crack into that wood pile. Oh, love this time of year. But you know that. But you folks know that. And of course, we are ramping up for the Care Fall Festival. Getting things prepared and all that fun stuff. And I should be available for both weekends, so those of you, that's the thing, there's a lot of people that come and they take tours of the facility, or they come and they get rooms, and then I'm not here because I'm off and away, and then they get bummed. And because here's the thing, like I make videos and I'm a lot of people's connection to the facility, and I'm not gonna try to make it seem like that's not the case. That people will experience this facility and they fall in love through this facility, through the content that I generate, and I'm often a big part of the content. So I understand it. You know, so people, they want to be here, they want to experience this place, and then they would also like to be able to meet, Derek too. I get that. And I'm not, I don't think that's, it's a bad thing. It's very flattering. It's wonderful. Hi, Selena. Hi, baby. Ooh. It's very flattering. So, but a lot of people, they get, understandably, they get bummed out. That's okay. They get bummed out. And, but the Fall Festival, I'm actually, I should be there. I've requested off work a long time ago and got the green lights and the go-aheads and all the schedule changes that needed to take place. Oh, Tonnie is inside. Let's go see Tonnie. Can't walk by without seeing Tonnie. Gotta say hi to Tonnie. Hey, you. What? Don't give me tood. You give me tood. Let me grab your ears. Grab your ears. She's like, I have tood, but I love you. I have tood, but I am very sweet. Attitude and sweetness. That is me. And of course, it's going to be like, I got a call. Had a call coming through. I think that was my dad trying to call me. Sorry, Dad, I'll call you back. I'm webcasting right now. I should have put my phone into airplane mode, because then I feel bad. I see my parents' cell phone coming through, and I'm like, I don't want to stop recording. I just want to, it's just because it's the Thursday. It's like so the webcast technically should have already been posted by now, but I didn't, I got home last night and it was dark and I didn't film one, and that's fine. I just said, like, okay, we'll just film one in the morning and then put it up, and, we're just getting all behind the scenes and everything. Jeez, we don't gotta know. Some of us don't need to know how the cake is made, Derek. We just like to eat cake, so you don't have to go into the process of it. I mean, really, seriously. Oh. Test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Hey. Hi, how are you? What do you know? Hi, baby. Good girl. Oh, you're very sweet today. You're very sweet today. She's like, I'm sweet every day. It's just sometimes you make me unsweet. I guess that's how that works with her. Oh, I was trying to say before with Tonnie, a mixture of before my dad rudely interrupted me to call and then see how his boy is doing. But I was saying about how Tonnie is kind of a mixture of sweetness and attitude, and how you can just kind of tell whenever you're talking about certain things in the webcast, like generally you're gonna probably get a couple of comments in response to something that you said, and you can just kind of visualize it, you can expect it, you can forecast for it. And as soon as I said something like that, I just could visualize at least like 2 comments from different females amongst the pride who said like, oh, sweetness with a little bit of attitude sounds like me. That's me and Tonnie are just the same kind of, yeah, you go girl. I just could see it. I could see it. And now, because I even mentioned it, broke a 4th wall, more than likely there's going to be like 10 comments that say that exact thing, just to be trolling, just to troll and just be kind of like almost like a middle finger, like to, in a playful manner to me. So yeah. So that's what we got going on. Hey bud, how you doing? Guten Morgen. Oh, big teeps. Big teeps from that tiger. Big teeps from that tiger. I got a race coming up. I got a race. A few years ago, I did. I tried to get this whole thing with the big. It was like a mud run, and it was the Spartan Beast race that they have down in. Is it Glen Rose? I think it's Glen Rose. It's down to the south of here. A few hours down to the south. Out in Texas Hill Country. But it's one of those extreme mud runs. The Spartan race. It's the Spartan Beast, and that race. It's about 14 miles. It's over hills and stuff like that, and nano. Okay. It's like over hills, and there's like streams and ponds, and you gotta like carry logs, and there's fire, and there's like pulleys with like 5-gallon buckets filled of concrete, and you gotta pull them up a thing, and you're scaling walls, and you're jumping over stuff, and you're climbing over rocks and up and down hills, and carrying things and pulling things, and it's like this really extreme event. It's an extreme race, and I'm gonna be doing it like a little over a week from now. I bought the tickets months ago. Chompers, hi Mr. Man. Chomper's like, I could do that race. I still got it. I still got it inside of me. I got the strength. I know you do, bud. I know. Look at you. You have a lot of energy today. Oh, this weather feels really good, doesn't it? This weather feels so good. Feels so good on your old skin and old bones. Blub, 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 blub. Hi, bud. Woo. Electric. Feels so good. What a new day. Awesome sauce. But yeah, I bought the tickets months ago. I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, well, I can try to make it into a thing, and I could try to promote this and see if we can get like sponsors, and we could try to do this as a thing, as an event. Possibly even like challenge other social media creators, content creators, you know, to see like, you know, like, oh, well, let's meet me and like 2 or 3 other content creators. We can all be working towards a charity of our choosing. And of course, CARE would be the charity of my choosing, and it would kind of increase the visibility of this whole thing, and we could all race, and it would be fun. And I was sitting there, I was visualizing all this stuff, and I bought the tickets, and then life happens, and just a bunch of stuff goes on. Savannah, Nano. Yeah, you get distracted, just like just like Savannah. Just like Savannah, you get distracted. You get caught up in other things, making cartoons, which of course I'm so far behind on getting anything done for the second installment. And yes, I haven't forgotten about that, but you know, we've got the raffle going on, we've got the fall festival happening, and it just kind of gets lost. And it's always in the back of your head. It's not like something like I didn't like explicitly forget, but it's you push it to the back burner of your priority list so much, and then it gets to the point where it's just like, hi baby, hi Bonnie, ooh. It gets pushed to the back of your head, and then it's like you keep on sitting there thinking like, yeah, I got more pressing things I got to take care of right now. And like, it's, you know, like in the grand scheme of things, like that's just kind of like a fun little plan that I kind of wanted to set in motion. And well, it gets to be further on down the line, old procrastination brain. And and then it's like basically like close to a week out. Whoa, excitement. Like close to like a week away from the actual thing that you're going to be doing. And you're like, I haven't even mentioned this once. I haven't even mentioned this. Oh, holy crap. Ah, no. Ah, nuts. And so now I'm not even like really going to scramble to try to make a thing. I'm still going to do the race. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to just take my GoPro, the nice GoPro 4 that GoPro themselves actually sent to me about a year ago. I'm going to take that. I'm going to just film. I'm going to run the race. I'm going to try to have a good time. I'm going to wear a CARE shirt. Yeah, no. I'm going to wear a CARE shirt, and I'm going to be just kind of commenting about my experience and just how painful and ridiculous it is. And I'm going to just try to make some good footage and good video that can help kind of promote the facility. I'm not going to try to make it like, you know, of course, I'm going to try to get people to go and visit. Well, you, of course. Yes, you, O'Reilly, of course. But I'm going to try to get people to go and visit the Care Rescue Texas website, carerescuetexas.com. Of course, that's going to be the main focus. So I am going to go do the thing. I'll tell people about it. Oh, they're going to have the lunch. The luncheon. Yes. The luncheon amongst the tigers. Oh, that looks like it's in pretty close to the P zone. Hey. Hey. Well, one thing I will say is that the wind is coming from that direction. It's coming from the north because we had a front push through, and the wind is coming from this way. So if they were to try to pee, it would get caught up in the wind, and then it would black, and then pee right back in your face. In your dumb, ugly, tiki faces. So, yeah. Oh, you know, you try to do all these different little things, and that's so much of this stuff, content creation, especially in the unique way that, like, I'm trying to do it, because other people, they just want to, it's like you want to try to focus, you want to promote, like, yourself, and your own personal brand, but what I'm doing is, like, I'm doing that, but at the same time, I'm also trying to promote a facility, so I'm kind of tied into this place, and there's all sorts of, there's different things, and like, you know, content creation, oftentimes, I mean, sure, there are some steadfast rules and tips and tricks that you can employ to get yourself more likes and more views, but a lot of that stuff, it's certainly more art than science. I know that sometimes the way that I do content, it's like frustrating. Like Micah, oh, she's such a sweetheart. My collab manager, my collab representative, she's such a sweetheart. But she's just like, she's always like trying to give me like, hey, like how about this? What about this kind of video? What about, you know what? Like, and she's like sending me links to like other people who do videos. Like, you know, he got a lot of views for this one. Maybe I should try to think. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I do, and I would love to be able to do stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes time. You know, I was working all day yesterday. I was doing administrative work for my old jobberoo. Dotting I's, crossing T's all day. You know, waking up early in the morning, doing that whole thing. Living almost like a corporate existence. I'm sitting at a computer, filing paperwork and doing stuff like that. And then, you know, got to hop into a car, drive for about 4 hours to the facility here. And then as soon as I get here to back home, a truck with an old broken down horse shows up, and we had to shoot it and butcher it and process it like that night, because we have like things that are going on today. We didn't want to be worrying about, you know, taking care of a butcher job. Couldn't be dicking around with that stuff in the morning. What's up, Chantel? Oh my gosh, you're like a floating head and hands. I can't see you. She has, it's almost like it's like a blue screen like effect. It's weird. It's crazy. But yeah. I mean, like when you have days like that, and that's just kind of status quo. That's like normal day. Like there's nothing that's like really exceptionally crazy about a day like that, and it's just full of activity. From before sunrise till hours after sunrise, and then you have to try to spend a little bit of time just with your family, just with the people that care about, just to add a little bit of love and resilience to your existence, of course. So you know, it does some of those things, like, and like all of this stuff taken into all of that stuff taken into consideration with each other. Yeah. You know, getting certain videos out, and I mean, you know, you just try to do the best you can, and then setting up like a solid plan, for trying to like make a race like into like a big sponsor kind of thing with all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's sometimes things will kind of slip through the cracks. That's why, like, I had to adopt the style, and I've talked about this before. I had to adopt the style that I adopted, which is turn the cameras on, go, improvise. Like, we don't have time. We don't have time to really sit and do a lot of editing. That's actually why I started also doing the compound quick cuts, because Micah makes a really good point that a lot of times, so many of the videos I put onto my YouTube channel, hi baby, hi sugar pie, hi baby. So many of the videos I put are these really long form, they're not edited, and that's understandably, like, not a lot of people are explicitly into that kind of thing. It's for a niche crowd, and like I've certainly got the fans of the content who understand that's what they look for, that's what they like. They're all into that. They're all into the walk around the compound webcast type content. But then for other folks, like, you need to also you got to try to split the difference. You got to try to attract other people. And like saying right out of the gate, like, here's this, you like, hey, you want to be introduced to my content? Well, you can watch these 7 half-hour long videos. It's like, people are like, no, thank you. I'm gonna go just kind of watch the other popcorn stuff. And of course, people are going to go into the comment section like, if you don't understand what Derek is trying to do, like, you want to have, like, other things, why don't you just, like, follow, like, PewDiePie or something? It's like, don't, just calm down. There is, like, they make good points. They make good points about all that stuff. So Micah, she's been emailing me, and she's so sweet and so professional. And she's just like, hey, how about this? What about this? let's try to see. And that's why I started like I was like saying like, you know what, she's right, and I really got to try to make an effort to do more regular short form processed, you know, kind of tight videos. And that's why I started doing the compound quick cuts. And the compound quick cuts, they're generally speaking, they're not going to be more than 10 minutes. Actually, I'd like to keep them around like the 6 to 7 minute range. I think that that's a good sweet spot. And there are elements of walking around and improvising, but again, I found that pause button so I can stop. I don't have to continuously fill the time with something, with words, with cats. I can stop, I can think about what I want to do, and I'm like, okay, I got it now. And then I do the next thing. I hit the record button. We're doing something maybe for only 10 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and then you move on to the next thing. So there is this ability to kind of like, okay, rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire, but I'm able to kind of give it a little bit more thought than I would the walk around the compound content. Know what I'm saying? I think that that's a good direction. It meets certain needs on both sides of the camera and the computer. So yeah. Anyway, we still have the raffle going on, and we still have the fall festival stuff that's going to be getting planned. You can go to carerescuetexas.com for more information about those things. And you are you are so excited. You're so excited. You're so excited. Oh my gosh. 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 Hi, bud. You're so excited. And yeah, that's my race that I'm going to be doing. That's going to be taking place on the 29th. It's going to be taking place on the 29th of October, so not too far away. And I'm going to get a lot of footage. And that one I am going to have to actually sit down and edit together. Or maybe I can like send footage to people and they can edit it together for me. Who knows? Ooh, we can make it a collaborative effort. But yeah, I'll be tweeting about that, and I'll be posting things on Instagram and doing all that hullabaloo, that malark. And I'll be able to show you guys what I done did. Hopefully try to make it an entertaining video. Hopefully make it an entertaining enough video to where I can kind of push it out there. It gets a lot of views, it gets a lot of visibility, and promotes the facility. Because that's what it's all about. Trying to wave your hands around and clang pots and pans to get people to look in your direction. That's really what all of this is. It's simple. You don't have to think about it past that. Look over here! And then people are like, huh? I'm like, donate! They're like, I got some will. Yeah. Alright. Alright, folks. I think this was a good cast. It was a good one. We had some sleepy kitties. We had some active kitties. A little bit of wind. You know, we were wearing a jacket. There's pumpkins. Yeah. Overall, success. I would say, I'd say 7.6 out of 10 on the walk around the compound webcast scale. All right, folks. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.